day one of training camp, maybe just talk about the energy with the guys as you guys get out on the ice.
Yeah, it's always exciting to be out there, so I thought we had a really good skate. The coaches ran a great practice. We got up and down the ice, worked on some systems, and it was just fun being out there.
Did Foot just step right into place as head coach today?
Yeah, it was fun to see him out there, and thought he did a great job. It was fun skate, like I said, and beneficial for sure.
Sounds like he's doing everything he can to empower the leadership group from that meeting in Detroit and the golf to now and taking your guys' input. What does that mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, I think that he's a guy that's been in our shoes, was a captain. He's trying to push us, make us better as well. And, yeah, I mean, he's got a lot of leadership as well, and we'll, be following his lead. But that's how we ran the D last year, too, is probably with a lighter touch, and I'm sure he'll run the leadership group like that as well.
A lot's been made this offseason about your contract situation. We understand you can't sign for another year, so we're not going to ask you what you're going to do. But are you surprised at just the conversation and the noise around the topic?
I mean, I don't know. It's a Canadian market, and that's why I love playing here. Is people are so passionate. Not surprised, or I don't know. I don't really think about it.
What about your ability to stay present? You mentioned that earlier, that some guys get distracted by stuff like this. You don't. What allows you to stay that way?
I just don't think it's. I mean, there's nothing I can do. You said I can't sign, so it's pretty easy to stay present.
Talk about Adam's leadership. What about your own sort of? How has your leadership evolved? How do you approach day one now versus when you weren't the captain, when you were a rookie?
That's a good question. I mean, I would look at it more, how do I approach it from last year or the year before. Looking back to my rookie year, obviously I'm in a different situation and different person. That was 6 years ago, I guess. But you're always trying to learn new things and develop as a person every year. So I feel like I'm a better leader than I was this time last year, and I hope that I can say the same next year.
I was talking to Braden Coots earlier. It's his first camp. He's in a meeting. He looks around and sees all the stars. I mean, imagine you would have had the same thing. When you look around the room now, in the team opening meeting, what do you see? What do you find yourself looking at?
I don't know. I don't really look around the room, I guess, per se. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm ready to go today, and that my teammates are, know what drills we're doing on the ice or whatnot. I would say that's what I'm paying attention to. And it is day one, so as this camp goes further and further, I mean, probably pay attention to some of those things. But obviously, looking around, you notice that there's, for the first time, some guys that look young to me. And I haven't really been able to say that. But yeah, it's funny now that, the time flies by, and I always think of myself as a young guy. And I still am, but when I look around, you see that there's some actual young guys here.
What does it mean to this team to have a healthy Thatcher Demko in the camp?
Yeah, it means everything, and he's a great goalie, one of the best in the world when he's healthy, so yeah.
Demko said earlier today that you guys weren't necessarily in a position to succeed last year given all that was going on. Is that fair, or just how different does it feel just with a new page now?
Yeah, I don't know. I can psychoanalyze last year. For me, last year's last year. This year, it's nice to see that he's healthy, and obviously less tension in the room this year, so it's exciting. I'm happy to be here.
Seems like he's got children now. He's kind of seems a little more grateful that he's gotten through all this. How do you think that can help him as a player and leader here and help you guys on the ice? Just that maturity.
Yeah, I mean, he's a really competitive guy, so it wasn't easy for him to miss games. Obviously all of us, we needed him and wanted him to be playing, but no one wanted to play more than him. So I'm sure that he has an appreciation for, being out there, feeling healthy, feeling good. I don't know if any of that makes someone better. If I go my whole career without being injured, I'm probably better off than if I was injured. But he definitely has gone through some adversity, and I think that he's probably going to take advantage of every opportunity he can get.
Speaking of the injuries you went through some during the season, at what point in the off-season did you feel fully healthy and be able to move it forward?
I don't know. I mean, I took a lot of time off, so I didn't even really notice when I started to feel good. But feel really good right now, and yeah.
There are a lot of questions from the outside about this team's ability to score. You weren't a high-scoring team last year. You didn't make a ton of changes in the offseason. Do you come into this year with a mindset that you guys might have to grind out a bunch of wins?
Honestly, my mindset is, don't borrow your worry from tomorrow. So if we can't score, that's something I don't need to worry about right now. What I need to worry about is camp and getting through camp, feeling good, making sure everyone's ready to go. And because, we might have a team that can really score, and we might have a team that can't. We don't really know.
Quinn, we all know how much it hurt to not take part in the Four Nations last year. How do you approach this year with the Olympics and how you manage yourself?
I'm excited. I'm not managing anything. I want to play as much as I can every game, and however I feel at the Olympics is how I'm going to feel, and I'll approach the Olympics the same way I'm going to approach Game 1 with the Canucks, which is I'm going to bring my best.
Every year you go into an offseason having something specific you want to build into your game and work on. What was this year's?
Just continuing to add layers on what I'm really good at. And I would say I took a big step in the gym and understanding my body and how to take care of myself, which I feel like I've always done a really good job at, but just understanding maybe that I don't need to grind my body down as much in the summer in the gym, trying to become a better athlete and doing my work in 45 minutes, 50 minutes rather than busy work for an hour and a half.
You wanted to add weight? Did you feel the need to do any of that?
I mean, we're hockey players. Like if you're 10 pounds more or 10 pounds less, I don't really care as long as you feel good on the ice and playing well. So as far as me, I'm never like, I got to add weight or I got to add this. All I got to do is just continue to get better at hockey, which I feel like I did this summer.
At this point in your career, how important is winning and being part of a winning environment, Quinn?
It's extremely important. It's always been important to me, so I don't think it's any more important right now than it was 3 years ago.
Can you give us the real story on this golf game in Detroit? Adam suggested there was an unpaid debt still, but
I have no idea, honestly. I was lucky. I probably played 50+ rounds this summer, so a lot of good quality time with friends and family. So to answer your question, I can't remember that round.
Oh, look at this! Here's a surprise.
It's me, Mario.
I know everybody loves Crosby, but it's okay. I'm today here.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Dukanik will play it into his own net. Hit the net! Hit the net!
Generational talent.
Thanks for liking the video and subscribing.